Good morning, Lord. As this new day quietly unfolds, I choose to slow my pace and turn my heart toward you. Before the noise begins, before responsibilities compete for my attention, I step into this sacred pause to simply be with you. This moment is not rushed, it is not crowded, it is holy. Here, in the stillness, I remember that your presence is not something I have to earn. It is a gift freely given. Lord, this quiet time is my refuge. It is where my soul exhales and my spirit finds its footing again. The world constantly urges me to hurry, to strive, to carry more than I was ever meant to bear. But here, in your presence, I am reminded that you are my strength when I feel weak, my peace when my thoughts are restless, and my help in every season of life. You are near, attentive, and fully aware of everything that concerns me. As I intentionally lay aside distractions, I bring you my full attention. I silence the inner noise, the unfinished tasks, the worries waiting for me later in the day. Right now, my focus is you. I trust that as I sit quietly before you, you are gently restoring what life has worn down. I trust that you are preparing my heart, aligning my thoughts, and steadying my steps for what lies ahead. Lord, teach me to value this quiet space with you, not as an obligation, but as a lifeline. Let this stillness become a place where I hear your voice more clearly, where fear loosens its grip, and where faith rises again. I choose to begin this day anchored in you, confident that everything flows better when my heart starts here. If this prayer resonates with you, type Amen in the comments, and let's begin this day together in God's peace. Lord, as I remain here in your presence, I am reminded that stillness is not weakness, it is trust. Your word invites me to be still and know that you are God, and today I choose to embrace that invitation. Stillness does not mean that my problems disappear or that life suddenly becomes simple. It means I stop striving in my own strength and rest in the truth of who you are. In this quiet moment, I lay down the need to control everything. I release the pressure to have all the answers. I surrender the habit of overthinking and replaying situations that are beyond my reach. Lord, you are God, and I am not. You see what I cannot see. You understand what I do not yet comprehend. And in that truth, my heart finds peace. Teach me, Father, that being still is an active act of faith. It is choosing to trust you even when my emotions feel unsettled. It is believing that you are working even when nothing seems to be changing. When my mind races ahead to worries about the future, gently draw me back to this moment. Remind me that you are present here right now, holding every detail of my life in your hands. Lord, in the stillness, quiet the storms within me. Calm anxious thoughts. Ease the tension I carry without realizing it. Replace fear with confidence in your sovereignty. Let my soul learn to rest in you, not only during prayer, but throughout the day, at work, in conversations, and in moments of uncertainty. May this stillness shape my heart. May it train me to pause before reacting, to listen before speaking, and to trust before worrying. I want to live from a place of peace, knowing that you are in control and that nothing in my life is outside of your care. If you're choosing to trust God instead of rushing ahead today, comment "I trust you, Lord" below as a declaration of faith. Father, as I sit quietly with you, I acknowledge how often life leaves me feeling worn down. There are days when my energy is low, my motivation feels drained, and my spirit longs for renewal. Yet your word reminds me that those who hope in you will renew their strength. Today, I choose to place my hope not in my own abilities, but in your unfailing power. Waiting on you, Lord, is not wasted time. It is a sacred exchange where my weakness meets your strength. In these moments of quiet trust, you restore what has been depleted. You breathe fresh life into areas of my heart that feel tired or discouraged. When I feel like I've been running non-stop, you invite me to slow down and receive what only you can give. Father, lift my eyes above my circumstances. Help me see beyond today's challenges and remember that you are at work even when I cannot see immediate results. Like an eagle carried by the wind, teach me to rely on your spirit to lift me above the heaviness I feel. Let me run without growing weary, walk without fainting, and face this day with renewed endurance. Where I feel empty, fill me. Where I feel discouraged, strengthen me. Where I feel uncertain, anchor me in your promises. I don't want to push forward in my own strength anymore. I want to move at your pace, guided by your wisdom, sustained by your grace. Lord, remind me throughout this day that I'm not alone in my efforts. You go before me, you walk beside me, and you uphold me when I feel weak. I choose to trust that your strength is more than enough for everything I will face today. If you need God's strength today, type, "Lord, renew me" in the comments and place your hope in Him. Lord, thank you for inviting me into a deeper, more personal relationship with you. You remind me that prayer is not a performance, but an intimate conversation between a loving Father and His child. When you call me to enter the quiet place and close the door, you are inviting me into closeness, into honesty, into trust. In this private space, I don't have to pretend. I don't have to filter my words or hide my emotions. You already know my heart, yet you delight when I come to you willingly. Here I can speak freely about my joys, my fears, my questions, and even my doubts. And just as importantly, I can learn to listen. Teach me, Lord, to value these moments of solitude with you. In a world that constantly demands my attention, help me choose you first. Let this quiet place become a sanctuary where my heart is realigned and my spirit is refreshed. May I never treat this time with you as optional or secondary, but as essential for my spiritual health. Jesus, you himself withdrew to lonely places to pray. You modeled the importance of stepping away from the crowd to meet with the Father. If you needed this sacred time, how much more do I? Help me build this habit into my life, not out of routine, but out of love and desire for your presence. As I rise from this quiet place, let me carry the intimacy of this moment with me. May my actions flow from connection, not exhaustion. May my words reflect your heart, and may my day be shaped by the peace I receive here with you. If you desire a deeper relationship with God, comment, "Draw me closer, Lord," and make space for Him today. Father, in this quiet moment, I come before you with open hands and an open heart. I recognize how often I hold tightly to my own plans, my own understanding, and my own sense of control. Today, I choose to release those things to you. I surrender my schedule, my decisions, and my expectations, trusting that your wisdom far exceeds my own. Lord, you see the full picture of my life, every detail, every turning point, every unseen obstacle. I only see pieces, but you see purpose. Help me to trust you even when the path ahead feels unclear. Teach me to lean not on my own understanding, but to acknowledge you in all my ways, believing that you will direct my steps. As this day unfolds, I ask for your guidance in every decision I make. Big or small, I want your truth to shape my choices and your spirit to lead my actions. Guard me from acting out of fear or impatience. Instead, give me discernment to recognize your voice and courage to follow where you lead. Father, remove the anxiety that comes from trying to manage everything on my own. Replace it with peace that comes from knowing you are in control. When unexpected challenges arise, remind me that nothing catches you off guard. When plans change, help me trust that you are still at work for my good. Let this surrender be ongoing, not just a moment in prayer. Teach me to return to you again and again throughout the day, releasing what I cannot control and resting in the confidence that you are faithfully guiding my life. If you are choosing to place your plans in God's hands today, comment, "I surrender, Lord," and trust His direction. Lord, I come to you aware of my limitations. There are moments when life feels heavy, when responsibilities pile up, and when my strength seems insufficient for what lies ahead. In this quiet time, I admit my need for you. I acknowledge that I cannot carry everything alone, and I thank you that I don't have to. Your word promises that when I wait on you, you renew my strength. So right now, I pause and receive what you freely offer. Breathe fresh life into my spirit, Lord. Restore what exhaustion has drained. Calm my thoughts where anxiety has taken root and replace restlessness with your deep, steady peace. Father, guard my heart today. Shield my mind from worry and fear. When pressure tries to overwhelm me, remind me that your peace is not dependent on my circumstances. It comes from knowing that you are present, faithful, and fully in control. Let your peace settle over me like a covering, steadying me from the inside out. Teach me to rely on your power instead of pushing through in my own strength. In my weakness, you are strong. When I feel worn down, you are my source of renewal. Help me recognize when I need to slow down, breathe, and return to this place of trust in you. As I move through this day, let your peace remain with me. In every task, every interaction, and every challenge, remind me that I carry your presence within me. I choose to face today not with fear, but with confidence rooted in your unfailing love. If you are asking God for peace and strength today, comment, "Lord, fill me with your peace," and receive His rest. Lord, as I prepare to move forward from this quiet moment, I ask that your presence would remain with me in everything I do. I don't want this time with you to stay confined to prayer alone. Teach me to carry the awareness of you into every task, every conversation, and every decision I face today. Father, when distractions pull at my attention, gently draw my heart back to you. When worries attempt to crowd my thoughts, remind me of your promises. Let my day be guided not by pressure or haste, but by a steady confidence that you are walking with me. May your presence shape my responses, soften my words, and direct my actions. Help me, Lord, to recognize you in the ordinary moments, in the quiet pauses, in unexpected interruptions, and even in challenges. Let me see each moment as an opportunity to trust you more deeply. When I feel tempted to react out of frustration or fear, pause my spirit and lead me in wisdom and grace. I ask that my life today would reflect the peace I receive in your presence. Let others notice something different, an unshakable calm, a gentle strength, a quiet confidence that comes from walking closely with you. Use me as a reflection of your love and patience, even when the day does not go as planned. Lord, keep my heart aligned with yours. May this quiet time become the foundation for how I live, not just how I pray. I trust that as I remain connected to you, you will sustain me, guide me, and work through me in ways I may never fully see. If you desire to walk through this day aware of God's presence, comment, "Walk with me, Lord," and invite Him into every moment. Father, as I remain in this place of peace, I lift my eyes beyond myself and bring others before you. Thank you for the people you have placed in my life, for family, friends, and loved ones who matter deeply to me. You know every need they carry, every burden they face, and every prayer they may not yet have words to express. Lord, I ask for your protection over them today. Surround them with your presence and cover them with your peace. For those who are struggling physically, I pray for healing. For those carrying emotional pain or hidden grief, I ask for comfort and reassurance. For those who feel lost or uncertain, shine your light and guide their steps. Father, strengthen those who feel weary. Encourage those who feel discouraged. Remind them that they are not alone and that you are near, working even when they cannot see it. Let your love reach into the places where fear and doubt try to settle, replacing them with hope and confidence in you. I also lift up those who do not yet know you, Lord. Open their hearts to your truth. Use my life, my words, and my actions to reflect your love in a way that draws others closer to you. Give me a heart of compassion and humility so that I may be a light wherever you place me. Lord, teach me to be faithful in prayer for others, not just in moments like this, but throughout the day. Let intercession become a natural part of my walk with you. May my prayers align with your will and bring encouragement and strength to those I lift before you. If you have someone on your heart today, comment "praying for others" and lift their name before God. Father, in this quiet and sacred space, I come to you with the burdens I have carried for far too long. Some of these worries come from the past, regrets, disappointments, and moments I wish I could change. Others come from the future, uncertainties, unanswered questions, and fears of what lies ahead. Today, I choose to release them all into your loving hands. Your word reminds me that I can cast all my cares on you because you care for me. So I lay down every anxious thought, every lingering doubt, and every heavy concern. I acknowledge that holding on to these burdens only weighs down my heart, but trusting you brings freedom and peace. Lord, help me trust your timing, even when answers seem delayed. When prayers are not answered as quickly as I hoped, remind me that delay is not denial. You are always working, always aligning things according to your perfect will. Teach me patience when I want immediate results and faith when the path feels unclear. Father, strengthen my heart to rest in the truth that your ways are higher than mine. Even when I do not understand what you are doing, I choose to believe that you are good and that your plans for me are filled with hope and purpose. Help me release the need to figure everything out and instead walk forward in trust. As I let go of these burdens, fill the empty spaces with peace. Replace worry with confidence, fear with faith, and uncertainty with hope. I choose to trust you with my past, my present, and my future, knowing that my life is secure in your hands. If you are releasing your worries to God today, comment, "I place it in your hands," and trust His timing. Father, as I prepare to step fully into this day, I do so with a heart that is calmer, steadier, and renewed in your presence. Thank you for meeting me in this quiet time, for listening to my prayers, and for reminding me that I am never alone. I trust that you go before me, preparing the way, and that you walk beside me, strengthening me with every step. Lord, help me carry this peace into whatever this day brings. When challenges arise, remind me that I am held by you. When decisions need to be made, guide me with your wisdom. When unexpected moments interrupt my plans, help me respond with grace and faith instead of fear. Let my life today be a reflection of the calm confidence that comes from trusting you. Father, align my heart with yours. Remove anything within me that does not honor you, pride, impatience, or doubt, and replace it with love, humility, and steadfast faith. Teach me to seek your kingdom first, trusting that everything else will fall into place according to your will. I thank you for your constant presence, your unfailing love, and your promises that never fail. I choose to walk forward today, resting in your peace, guided by your truth and strengthened by your spirit. No matter what I face, I will trust you completely. If this prayer has blessed you today, comment "Glory to God" below and share your prayer requests so we can stand together in faith.